have gone to Brazil last night, I would have been one of the million plus.
Yeah. 2 million they got.
2 million?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh my gosh, that's some breaking news.
So much for the tease.
Well, yeah, I know, sorry, I just ruined the story. So, at least we have Duncan. Duncan, very sweet from Donna this morning, posing for the picture. What a handsome boy. We also have little Snowball, and again, if your dog's name is a weather theme, I am going to pick it. So, Bianca, thank you for sharing your Snowball with us. And Digby, one of our favorite dogs who lives in Hudson Yards, from Joey and Matt, posing with the daffodils. Today it's going to be on the soggy side. This morning mostly cloudy but dry. It looks like we have a few dry hours this morning, but by about midday the rounds of rain begin, and once they're here we'll see them off and on for the rest of today. It's also noticeably cooler with highs capped in the upper 60s. That is considered seasonable, but yesterday 85, so you're noticing the difference. I'll let you know how long the wet weather pattern sticks around in the AccuWeather forecast coming up. Okay, I'm thinking about the people on bikes. I would call it the cyclists. I wanted to call them bikes.
Thank you. Those people. Yes.
Ike is never coming back. 6:20 right now. I want to get you outside. It is going to be a soggy day, so something to think about no matter what your outdoor plans are today. All those cyclists are going to have to brace for the puddles as you head into this afternoon. Live look outside right now. Still reading is sunny, but we have healthy amount of moisture in the air, some low cloud cover, some patchy fog, so you can't see much sunshine, but it's trying to appear from behind the clouds this morning. 62 degrees with a forecast high of 69. Yesterday's high was 85, well above the seasonal average. So although today is much more seasonable, it will feel cool in comparison. Even with that drop in temperature, even with the breeze, the weather headline today is the rain. We'll get to that in a second, but this morning we're waking up to upper 50s and low 60s for the 5 boroughs, 62 in the East Village and at the Whitestone, 59 for Ozone Park, 57 for Coney Island. New Dorp is a little milder at 63, 66 for Newark. North and west of the city, low 60s even for Andover, 63 in Poughkeepsie, out east 59. So not much range in temperature this morning and not much range in temperature in general today. We're starting in the low 60s, we end up in the upper 60s. Also watching some dense fog starting to develop for the lower Hudson Valley in northwest New Jersey. Half-mile of visibility for Sussex and Morristown, just about a quarter mile in Somerville, Poughkeepsie at 2.5. So something else that I'm watching, we'll notice that low cloud cover and that patchy fog. We have a lot of moisture to work with from the showers and thunderstorms that we saw yesterday. As for right now, though, the radar is actually dry. Clearly, you don't have to move far to find it. Just west of Pike County is a batch of showers in Pennsylvania, but we're actually watching showers to our south, and those are what are lifting north today, bringing the rounds of rain that can lead to some localized flooding. Not as much of a threat for thunderstorm activity or severe storms, but what we do have the risk for is flooding, and that's the entire tri-state. We don't expect widespread flooding, but given the fact that in some spots the ground is saturated from yesterday, and we have several rounds of rain to go today and several more in the coming days, yeah, some localized flooding can't be ruled out over the course of the next few. So timing the showers today, we're mainly dry to start the morning, but by late morning and early afternoon, we're already seeing the first batch of rain move through. So by 11 a.m. by noon, we're reaching for umbrellas, and you can see the rounds of it off and on for the rest of the day. So it's not consistent rain for everyone, but there's a high enough chance for those rounds to push in that you're going to want to grab the umbrella as you head out the door. This continues through this evening. And guess what? Similar story tomorrow. We might start on the dry side under a mostly cloudy sky Monday morning, but by late morning or early afternoon, we're right back to the rounds of rain with some thunderstorm activity possible tomorrow, cooler conditions and a breeze. Whoops, let's go back to that. So today and tomorrow, we're seeing the consistent chances for rain off and on. By Tuesday, we still see scattered showers and a thunderstorm threat, but the coverage might not be as impressive, and then finally drying out by the end of the week into the coming weekend. We expect an additional inch or two, but some spots like on Long Island, parts of Fairfield County could see more impressive rainfall totals and continue to see another 2 or 3 inches of rain before this is all said and done by Wednesday. So for today, you see the rain chances that really ramp up. You see the cloudy conditions, the cooler temperatures. In general, you will notice the gray as you head out the door. Highs today seasonable, but much cooler than yesterday. Cloudy with rounds of rain off and on. We can't rule out a thunderstorm mainly west of New York City, but the threat for severe weather not as high today as what we saw yesterday. Tonight, we continue with the cloudy and mild conditions. We continue with the rounds of rain tomorrow. I know it looks gray as we start the week. Similar story Tuesday, starting to trend drier Wednesday, and then finally it looks like we'll see some sun again as we move into the coming weekend. That's the AccuWeather forecast. We'll be right back after the break. Think of all the things that would result in divorce papers. That's great. Washing machine, dishwasher. All right. Let's get you outside. Oh, look at Murphy here posing next to the cherry blossoms. Are you kidding? What a cutie from Tatiana. Thank you for sharing. Looks like a beautiful spring day where you took that picture. It's a little soggier today, but I don't think Tucker minds, although Tucker is sticking out his tongue at us, teasing us on this Sunday morning, Meredith. Very cute. We also have Bailey Rose from from Kevin, who's lounging in the grass. We do have drier days ahead. Just takes us until the end of the week to get there. For today, on the soggy side, we are waking up to mainly dry conditions under a mostly cloudy sky with mild temperatures. But highs this afternoon are 15 degrees cooler than yesterday. Even with that drop in temperature, the weather headline is the rain. Rounds of it by late morning, early afternoon, lasting through tonight. I'll let you know how long the wet weather pattern sticks around coming up.
There with Dani Beckstrom.
We are starting with Groovy from Carol, and I am dedicating Groovy to the Groove King himself, Ike Ajachi, who apparently plays the sax.
That's right.
Let it all out.
I eavesdropped on a private conversation with Shell, heard that he plays the saxophone, and immediately I need to hear it. I hope you enjoy Groovy, who was enjoying yesterday's stormy weather. Carol sent that beautiful picture in. And we have Charlotte here. What a beauty. I think Charlotte was celebrating the Derby yesterday, and that might be the best fascinator I've ever seen on human or dog. So great job, Jennifer. Very cute. We also have Mia here who's ready for Cinco de Mayo on Monday. Got the outfit on. Very cute, Sue. I could do a quesadilla right now, that's for sure. We're starting this morning with cloud cover and mild conditions. Temperatures today top out in the mid to upper 60s, so we fall about 15 degrees from yesterday. It's noticeably cooler, but that's not even what you're noticing most today. The rain is. Rounds of it arrive by midday. We see that off and on through this evening as this soggy weather pattern continues. I'll let you know when we dry out in the AccuWeather forecast coming up. Big dog, 747. We got Olga here. This is a little big dog, but big personality with that fabulous fascinator. I hope Olga really enjoyed the Derby yesterday. Kenneth, we also have Maisie here, who's in a different kind of hat. This is Maisie saying, Happy Cinco de Maisie. I'm sure she's excited for tomorrow. And Chispa is ready for the rain. Got her little nose up in the air, looking for the raindrops. You only have to wait a few more hours there, Chispa. Today, rain showers arrive by midday. This morning is mostly cloudy, but mainly dry with mild temperatures in the 60s. By this afternoon, I would say even by brunch time, 11 a.m. or noon, we're already seeing some scattered showers on the radar, and we'll continue to see rounds of rain for the second half of your Sunday with cooler and cloudier conditions. Rain chances hang on as we head into the start of the work week. I'll time it out for you in the AccuWeather forecast coming up right after the break.
Hey, Beckstrom is here with a Big Dog Sunday.
Big Dog Sunday, that's right. We're starting with Magic, who has the right idea. This is exactly the energy I want to encompass all summer long. Diana, thank you for sharing your magic with us. That is very sweet. We also have Dash here, who's in his Sunday best. Very cute tie. I believe Dash just went to the groomer. Betty, very sweet picture. And I think Dash is waiting for that rain to show up. And Petey enjoyed the sunshine while we had it today. Not any sunshine in the forecast, but we do have rounds of rain. This morning is still dry for most under a mostly cloudy sky with mild temperatures, but highs don't move much, capped in the upper 60s today, 15 degrees cooler than yesterday. And you see the showers show up by about midday. We'll see rain off and on through this evening, but it's not just today. We have a couple more days with this wet weather pattern. I'll time it out on Futurecast in the full AccuWeather forecast coming up.
Any places you're planning on going to this coming summer?
It's actually interesting. I'm trying to get a trip to Portugal. She said that was one of the top spots.
Right? Check it out. I couldn't believe, I looked at the first week of August just for fun, to see like what might come up for Paris, because I've gone there at that time.
Right.
It was like half price of what it normally is. For 6 nights, it was 6 nights, 3-star hotel, round trip coach from Newark. Well, Newark is an issue now, but it was $1,099 double occupancy for one room. So if that's 2 people going, that's $1,000.
Pretty good. Now's the time.
I'm just saying. I couldn't believe it.
And with a forecast like this, you want to get out of town, right? I know it's a soggy stretch for us. Today, tomorrow, Tuesday, we continue with these rain chances. But we do trend drier as we head into the end of the week. Right now, 65 degrees and mostly dry for the area. But it's also mostly cloudy, a gray sky that we're waking up to do. Cloudy and cooler in general, with our highs coming in about 15 degrees cooler than yesterday. But the real weather headline is the rain. Rounds of it expected starting midday through this afternoon, evening into tonight. And we start the work week with a similar story. We keep the rain chances Monday and Tuesday with more of a thunderstorm threat. Temperatures stay touch below the seasonal average as well. But we are starting to see an end to this soggy stretch of days. It looks like by Thursday, Friday, we're backing off on rain chances. And by Mother's Day this coming weekend, we're back to sunny skies and highs closer to 70. We're waking up to 60s across the 5 boroughs. Not much range in temperature today because our highs are capped in the upper 60s, but Right now, 66 for Gravesend, 65 in the East Village, 67 on Staten Island and New Dorp, and it looks like Newark and Teterboro each at 68 degrees. Zooming out, 60s in Bridgeport at 62, similar spot in Montauk, 63 for White Plains and Islip. But the main message today is the rain, and the radar is starting to get a little more active now. Some spotty showers sneaking into portions of New Jersey. It looks like Hunterdon County near Raritan getting some light rain right now. Maybe a couple spot showers on Long Island as well. Where we're seeing the steadier stuff with heavier rainfall rates going to be northern Sullivan County from Fremont over through Liberty up through Beaverkill. We're seeing a pocket of heavy rainfall that's mainly been north of I-84 so far this morning. But now we're watching to our south, the showers that we're seeing here pushing along the east coast, and that's what brings in the rounds of rain today. So we will get waves of precipitation moving through, and that could bring us some moments of flooding. Now, this is really beneficial rain. We need it. A lot of the area is still dealing with drought conditions, but when you have 4 consecutive days with rain chances, the ground can get saturated, which could lead to the threat for some isolated flash flooding. It's the one real risk that we're watching today. Our threat for thunderstorm activity is actually lower than it was yesterday, maybe a few rumbles of thunder west of New York City, but we still could see the potential for flooding just given the fact that we have a few more inches of rain to go. Most of the area is just about an inch or two left between now and Tuesday, but parts of Long Island, Fairfield County, and northwest New Jersey could see an additional 3 or 4 inches of rain between today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. So let's talk about today. We are dry right now, but those showers are expected to start showing up by about midday, and from there we will get the rounds of it this afternoon into this evening. It's not all day consistent widespread rain, but it is a high enough chance for these waves of it that you'll want to keep the umbrella close by. We'll get lulls at times, we'll get break between rounds, but we still expect those rain chances to linger. It looks like one of those lulls arrives overnight into first thing tomorrow morning, so a lot of us actually wake up to a dry start under a mostly cloudy sky, but it will feel misty tomorrow morning. And then by tomorrow afternoon, we're starting to see those scattered showers push back in, maybe a few thunderstorms, especially east of New York City. And it's a similar trend on Tuesday. We keep the scattered showers and storms, and then finally backing off on rain chances for the second half of the work week and drying out by the weekend. One benefit to the rain is it gave us a nice rinsing yesterday in terms of the pollen. Still medium to high, but it's better than just straight high, which is what we've seen for the past several days. The allergens have been brutal. Today a little bit better. Air quality looks good as well. So looking at the hour by hour, still mainly dry out there right now. Give it a couple of hours and those scattered showers will start to arrive, and once they're here, they settle in for the rest of the day. So not a washout, but a high enough chance that you want the umbrella. Our highs today fall 15 degrees from yesterday, but this is right around where we should be today in the mid to upper 60s under a cloudy sky. We stick with the rain chances in the cloud cover tonight with lows in the 50s, and then highs back off a few more degrees tomorrow, just to the mid 60s, a touch below normal as scattered showers and a few thunderstorms continue. Same story on Tuesday, temps stay in the 60s, then just a spot shower or two passing by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Looks like we can drop rain chances with more sun as we head into the coming weekend. That was the AccuWeather forecast. We'll be right back after the break.